Hi everyone and welcome back to Paul's Bricks Lab. This video is about the completing of the internal areas of Docking Bay 94 main building. In particular, today we'll see the mini apartment for Starship crew. It's been a very long time since the Docking Bay 94 has remained sitting in the box, so I want to reassemble all the underground level walls first to check the overall look before completing the internal rooms. This also helps to recall on my mind what I wanted to do completing the rooms and eventually have some new ideas. This is an outside underground tunnel accessible by a manhole on the upper alley. This underground passage is not connected to the interior parts of the main building. Here I will make the boss office and waiting room. Those are the areas to be completed with floor and furnitures. Now I place the covers just to check out and see if something is missing or some change is needed. There is just a little cover part missing on the right, behind the stairs corner. Some parts you see missing on the edge just remain detected to the alley floor buildings. Now the check is over and it's time to disassemble the parts to complete. I'm starting from the small apartment. Since I want to place some metal grills on the floor, I have to replace some brick yellow plates with black ones to have the best visual effect. Then I put the sand yellow tiles exactly in the same place before, so I can place back the walls and complete the floor. The idea was to have a living area and a bedroom. The first version came with a rectangular bed and peninsula table and a living with some sofas, but I was not really convinced with the bed and the sofas area. They are weak parts, too poor in technology. In this corner of the bedroom, I wanted to place a technological cabin which should be a sort of multifunction packed restroom, and it looks like a shower. To place the technological multifunction shower, I have to attack it directly to the apartment's wall. This is the final solution, even though it's very banal, it's much more convincing. Simply place the wall kitchen with some technology, moved the peninsula table closer to the kitchen, placed some items on the wall and put a chest in the corner. The very best is a circular bed with a technology panel. You can open the shower and put a minifig inside. There's enough room due to the wall panel behind. Now all that remains is to finish flooring the areas connected with the administrative office. Also in the waiting room area, I have to change one yellow brick plate with a black one. For the waiting room, I'll use the sofa I made for the first version of the mini apartment, adding a curved table and some technology. The white table is made by two halves that can stay together only when put in place, stuck to some plate. For the boss office, I've made the boss chair, a very comfortable chair, with some technology on the right armrest. A stone desk with more technology and some ornament. And even a bar. I like very much the blue screen detail on the desk. I've actually completed the boss office with a vault hidden behind the wall. It contains some precious things, confidential documents, money and some forbidden weapons too. Here there's a tank area. Sorry I've lost some of the takes, so all we have to see here is the final result. That's all for now. The completing of the docking bay 94 internal areas follows in the next video with my favorite feature, the retractable refueling pipes. Don't forget to give a like and subscribe. Stay tuned to Paul's Bricks Lab. Have a nice day.